full National League East division prediction standings for 2023. Fifth place, not going to surprise anybody, the Washington Nationals. Not going to spend too much time on them this year. 55-107, and that might be generous. In fourth place, the Miami Marlins. And that's a pretty big record jump for those of you watching online, listening in the podcast. 78-84. The Marlins can pitch the rock. My goodness, can the Marlins pitch the rock? Sandy Alcantara coming off an MVP caliber season. They trade Pablo Lopez in return, receive a guy like Luis Arraez, who is a hitter. Jesus Luzardo, Edward Cabrera, Trevor Rogers. Love that starting rotation, especially a young guy like Sandy Alcantara leading the charge and coming off of a Cy Young caliber season. Garrett Cooper, that guy can hit. They pick up Yuli Gurriel, hitter. Luis Arraez, hitter. They pick up Gene Segura, hitter. Joey Wendell, hitter. Jose Iglesias, contact hitter. Outfield options, Avisail Garcia, Soler. Jazz Chisholm's going to play center field for these guys. I really like this team. They're not going to make the postseason. They're not going to go above 500, but the Marlins are on their way up, and I think that's going to be good for the game of baseball. In third place in the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies. They're going to be without Bryce Harper for a lot of the season. Okay? Oh, but they got Trey Turner. Yes, I understand that. Yes, Trey Turner is an incredible baseball player. Trey Turner has MVP caliber next to his name when people talk about him. And I wouldn't disagree with that. Where I do disagree is that the Phillies lack that dude in their lineup when push comes to shove. Last year, Bryce Harper was that dude. He's battling through injuries, consistently putting up numbers, and at the end of the day, a guy like Trey Turner isn't going to be a guy that steps up and leads that team. Okay? When you look at the Phillies and their rotation options, it's a little bit concerning, and it's not the worst I've ever seen. Aaron Nola is a really, really solid pitcher. Zach Wheeler's a guy who's had some health issues, but he'll probably be fine. Then after that, man, Taijuan Walker, okay. Bailey Falter, okay. Ranger Suarez, I don't know. It's a lot of guys that you hope to get a lot of production out of that haven't been incredibly consistent over their career. Besides maybe Nola and some flashes with Zach Wheeler. They also just lost Rhys Hoskins. Okay, Rhys Hoskins is out for the year. He's the type of guy that brings that swagger, that energy that you want and you need. And he's gone. So I got the Phillies in third place in the American League East. In second place in the AL East, I got the New York Mets. Mets are going to go 99-63, and this is a great record. I like the Mets. The Mets are going to be really good. Nobody's doubting that. This 99 wins could very easily eclipse 100 at one point or another in the regular season, but the Mets are going to make the postseason. The National League East is going to feature two teams that are going to be around 100 wins, with the Braves and the Mets. I have the Mets in second in the NL East at 99-63. And I think that's pretty fair. It's exactly what ended up happening last year, is they got right around the 100 wins mark. And I think they're going to be really good. They're going to be really competitive. They're going to be competing for a World Series title. But I have them at 99-63. First place in the American League, first place in the National League East. And finally, and definitely not last but not least, Atlanta Braves, 101 wins, 61 losses for these guys. I should put 61 there. Either way, these guys are going to eclipse 100 wins. The Braves are loaded. Acuna, Albies, Matt Olson, Austin Riley, Max Fried, Michael Harris, Marcell Ozuna. These guys can hit. Yeah, you know what? They lost Dansby Swanson. Guess what? They have Grissom. They have Arcia. They have a ton of different options. And by the way, they can pitch the rock. Spencer Strider is probably going to make the All-Star team this year. Max Fried's an All-Star. Charlie Morton, veteran leader, All-Star. Kyle Wright, yeah, he's starting the year on the IL. Doesn't matter. He's disgusting. Mike Soroka, that guy finished second in National League Rookie of the Year a couple of years ago. He's not even making the opening day roster, and he's healthy. Yeah, I know he's coming back from some pretty significant injuries. Point is, he could have made the roster, and he didn't. I got the Braves at 101-60, winning the American League East. So to recap here, Nationals in 5th, Marlins in 4th, Phillies in 3rd, Mets in 2nd, Braves in 1st.